This is how I see
what the other
One more
major
initial
finding of this poll is that the Aam Aadmi Party, and Ashutosh, national spokesperson, former journalist representing the Aam Aadmi Party on our broadcast, is joining us. The Aam Aadmi Party has taken up so much of the mind space over the last few weeks, Ashutosh. The reality is, when you look at the national projection, the Aam Aadmi Party is at best a marginal force and is not being able to stop Modi's juggernaut, and that seems to be the reality, Professor Chinnar.
You see, I think when you have a complete loss of faith in one party or one alliance, or because of one party of the entire alliance, that's UPA, then things get worse unless some other force intervenes. And so I think the Congress has created the space for this. There have been outright corruption charges against a person like Robert Vadra, who's linked to the dynasty. So I don't think we've ever had a government this corrupt and inept. So in this, people look for an alternative. And the only alternative nationally that they could find was the BJP. And that is why they voted this way.
And therefore, people like Shiv Vishwanathan might be very excited about the possibility of an Aam Aadmi Party doing enough to halt Modi's juggernaut. But these numbers seem to indicate, Professor Vishwanathan, that that's not happening, sir.
Rahul, I happen to have been party to many lost causes. So your statement is not going to disillusion me. But I want to say something. And I think you've got to understand something about history and the future.
Yes.
I think the Aam Aadmi Party came late. But even when it came late, as a hypothesis, as an ecology, it showed the BJP could be halted. Maybe it won't do it this time. But I think it has shown enough to show the BJP, for all the propaganda, for all the opinion polls, is still an inadequate hypothesis.
No, the BJP might be inadequate in your hypothesis, but the reality is it's enough to be able to form the next government. Ashutosh is with us. Ashutosh, given the amount of time, media space and attention the Aam Aadmi Party is taken up, people would have thought that the Aam Aadmi Party would get stronger numbers. At the peak of your popularity, the Aam Aadmi Party is not being able to slow down, let alone halt Modi's juggernaut, and that's what this opinion poll is showing, sir.
To everybody who has such high opinions about a political party who has just formed 15 months back, and it's a miracle that in almost 14 months we are in a position to form a government in Delhi, and so it's a great achievement for a party itself. But I want to say this, that if BJP, which has been hoping for the impossible, is not happening, and even 2014 elections will not be the rise of the BJP but rise of the rest. If you go by your own opinion poll, it shows that the number of the rest are much bigger than the number of the BJP. So BJP, after its inception in the last 60 years, could not muster 272 on its own. That means there is something wrong with the BJP ideologically and otherwise also. BJP should very, very seriously think about it, that if they have a leader like Narendra Modi, about whom they think that he is the most charismatic leader BJP ever had, most decisive leader BJP ever had, and a leader who is supposed to be working on and projecting a model of development, if with that leadership BJP cannot get to 72, that means BJP has to...
Ravi Shankar Prasad, do you wish to respond to that, that given how angry India is with the Congress, the BJP should be doing better than it is at present? That others are picking up more seat share than the BJP's tally is going up, but the tally of the others is going up even more. How do you respond to Ashutosh, Mr. Prasad?
First of all, Rahul, I quite appreciate and welcome and give the leverage to Mr. Ashutosh, my good friend, from metamorphosis from your seat to my seat as a representative of a political party. Okay? Therefore, I do grant him all the excitement and the hyperbole which he is quite entitled to. Yes, he is concerned about my party. Let's wait for the election results. But coming to a larger issue which Mr. Shivanand was trying to articulate, trying to be a champion of a lost cause, surely I respect his right to champion a lost cause. But what is more important is, would the Aam Aadmi Party survive as a political entity after 5 years? Having some experience of Indian democracy, Rahul, right from my student days as a student activist, I would not be that sanguine about that premise. But let's leave it there. You talked about the others. Who are these others? The CPI, the CPM, Mamta Banerjee, are they going to sell or swing together? Nitish Kumar and Lalu Prasad, are they going to sell or swing together? DMK and AIDMK? Naveen Patnaik? Therefore, this whole number jumbo of others is too, I would say, comprehensive, where contradiction, inner conflict, fires ambition. Yes, Mayawati and Mulayam Singh Yadav, all are coming under the others category. Therefore, I always say, third front is an idea whose time is over. It was something of the past, having no contemporary relevance, no promise for the future.
And
Because the
Ashutosh,
more you insist upon the others,
yes. In that sense, the
Just one
reality
line.
is,
the
if
more you insist
Kejriwal,
upon the others, please explain who are the others.
yes, if Kejriwal continues to do the sort of things that he did over the last 72 hours, even the 8% vote share that the Aam Aadmi Party has picked up nationally could fritter away. You could end up far worse than the 10 seats C voters giving you tonight if the Aam Aadmi Party continues to self-destruct in the way that we saw over the last 72 hours.
See, I'll borrow the logic which Ravi Shankar Prasad ji has been giving a few minutes back, that the campaign pitch has to go up, and then the BJP can improve. Same thing I can talk about the Aam Aadmi Party itself. And the same thing was talked about Aam Aadmi Party in the months of November and October, that they might get just 2 seats in Delhi. And we surprised everybody. We came almost to 28 seats, despite not having a proper organization, had no experience of electioneering, has no experience of booth management, have no money power at all. We just had 20 crores. And in 20 crores, we could manage elections perfectly well, given a new concept to the Indian democracy altogether. So wait for that. Don't jump to the conclusion. The results are not out yet, and I'm very, very hopeful.
Okay, I want to now just go across to our Insta touchpad and give viewers a sense of, Veer Sanghvi, if you can come with me please, give viewers a sense of how the next government can be formed. You see over here, if Walter, our camera person, can bring this camera in please, the Congress's tally is down to 91, so I'm going to obviously first start with the single largest party, that's the BJP led by Narendra Modi, with a big 188 seats coming into the well of the house. Now, Veer Sanghvi, tell us, who do you think we should take in? Should we take Jayalalitha in?
Almost certainly,
Will
yes.
she agree?
Yes.
She's so far not agreed.
She will.
You think she will agree? This is just
She'll
posturing.
extract a pound or two
She'll
of flesh.
extract a
but she
pound
will.
of flesh from Modi,
Yeah.
but she will agree. That takes that tally up to 217. How do they get the rest? Should we take
BSP is a possibility.
BSP?
Yeah.
But outside support, or will they actually
Probably
join the
outside
NDA?
support.
But they will join the NDA, maybe supporting from the outside, says Veer Sanghvi. That then takes the NDA's tally up to 242. But they still need about 30 more seats.
Mamta Banerjee will support from the outside.
She will?
Or from the outside on an issue-based basis, saying that what the people need democracy, stable government, etc., etc. Will pull the plug perhaps at some stage, but I think she probably will.
She will support
She's
them because
supported
the Muslims in West Bengal will be
supported
very
the BJP
angry.
Yeah, but she supported the BJP before. She supported Vajpayee, remember?
No, and she suffered because of that.
Well, opinions vary. At the moment she's in a strong position, she may not suffer.
So we've got 265. They still need 7 seats to be able to
Well,
form the government.
that's easy, no?
That's very easy.
Naveen Patnaik, somebody will come over.
Naveen Patnaik will come over. There are plenty of options because you've got Chandrababu Naidu who's wanting to come over in any case.
You've got Jagan as a possibility. And you're not included the Sena, which you're 100%.
Of course, you've got the Shiv Sena
And
you've
the
got
Akalis.
the Akalis who are in any case part of. That's
So they're
292.
comfortable, yeah, so
No,
they're
but
very
the reality is,
So
and I
even
want
if
to
you
put
take
that
away
question.
Mamta, they're still okay.
No, but I still want to put that question to Ravi Shankar Prasad. Dealing with a Mamta Banerjee, Mayawati, Jayalalitha, Modi will need 2 out of these 3 of the Tridevi to be able to form the next government, and these are very, very difficult alliance partners to deal with, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad.
Well, Rahul, I'm afraid the same question you had asked me a couple of months ago.
Yes.
When you picked BJP at 165. If I'm not mistaken, that was the number you were giving us, or something around 160. Well, now let me tell you one thing, at least I am a political worker who has some attachment to the ground. I move a lot every month, 10 days in a month in the entire country, including 3-4 days in my own state of Bihar. Let me first say at the very outset, the kind of mood of the people of the country which I notice, the result of this election is going to be astonishing. And let me tell you, we will talk about it on the 22nd of May when the results would come. I think surely you will call me on some channel on the day of counting, isn't it?
You know the day of counting because that's not been announced yet. So did you just let something out of the bag?